Hello, my name is Matthew, and this weekend I read The Rise of Rome by Livy, um, historian. This is another Steve Donahue recommendation. If you're watching, thank you, Steve. And I was surprised by how much I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was um, engrossed very quickly. And I should say, um, if I'm being honest with myself, I like to think of myself as a Roman historian buff, although I basically don't know any Roman history. It's a subject that interests me, and I've read like outskirts or things that do interest me, like the lives of Suetonius, or ages ago I read Virgil's epic, or Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, the novels, the Golden Ass or the Metamorphosis, um, Satyricon. So I have like a general idea of the culture and the men that lived, men, the people that lived at the time, men and women. Um, but I really don't know the general overall history in any way that I could intelligibly speak about. I can, I might know a few more Caesars than a coworker or something, but uh, getting into this book, I did drag my feet a little bit. I was um, intimidated to, more than I should have been, intimidated to read history, even though I knew it was going to be closer to a history by Herodotus than anything that we would call um, a history today, like a scholarly history book today or the past 1,000 years. And even though it might not be the best introduction for me to um, objectively learn facts and things like that, it's literary and dramatic, and it has characters that feel human, and emotions, and um, complicated motives. There's big battles. There's all these like war scenes that Livy describes in a way that can be exciting and understandable, where all the parts are moving, and you get it under you can see why it's happening. Um, the characters give these great speeches. Um, like I said, like I'm still learning, so 90% of the book I don't really know who the characters are. It was really fun when a name would pop up that I know, things like that. But uh, it's a great long work. This is books 1 through 5, so it's just the beginning of Rome um, becoming a proper city. So it starts with um, basically like a small band, and you get to um, watch it grow and absorb other towns. Um, Starting to, you get to see like the beginnings of um, laws and the rules of what they're gonna base their civilization on. Changes between is it going to be a kingdom? Is it going to be a republic? How are they going to be? How are they going to have rulers? Things like that. Um, so it was great balance of um, a lot of information, lots of historical figures, um, locations, um, settings of battles, and stuff like that. And then it kind of went in and out of, it kind of zoomed in and out between large scope, important events, and then down to principal characters that when you meet them and see them interact, they do feel um, just like human. Um, so it was great fun to read, but still difficult the way that anything is difficult when you don't really understand everything that's being mentioned. This book did have a lot of good notes, which were um, sometimes very helpful. And my main takeaway, is maybe two things. One is that I really want to keep on with reading Livy, and also um, recognizing that I should, if it's something that I'm going to say to myself as a subject that interests me, I should get some other kind of proper history books to get a better understanding of what I'm reading, and just get a better understanding of the subject. So I thought it was a great starting point for me. I'm going to continue just throughout the year. There's no big rush for me. Continue reading Livy and learning about Roman history. So unfortunately, I don't have anything very specific to say. Hopefully, as I learn more, I'll have more to say. So it was a very good reading weekend. I felt like I was reading something serious and entertaining. So let me know if you've read Livy, or if you have any. Let me know if you have any recommendations on history books. That would be much appreciated. History books on Rome. And that's all I'll say. So thank you for watching, and take care.